Ex-girlfriend got pregnant and wanted to choose adoption, but I fought in court to keep the baby. Now, I'm raising my daughter alone and she wants a relationship months later. What would you do if someone told you, sign the papers, walk away, and never look back? But every instinct in your body screamed, that's my child, because that's exactly where I found myself. Stuck between an adoption agency, a courtroom, and a choice that would define the rest of my life. This wasn't supposed to happen. My ex and I had already broken up months earlier. No betrayal, no screaming matches, just distance, different life stages, and the slow realization that we weren't building the same future. Then one night she asked to video call instead of text. I knew something was wrong the moment I saw her face. She told me she was pregnant, 16 weeks, and she didn't just tell me the news. She told me the plan: adoption, agency selected, families already waiting. She said it was the only way she could finish school and not destroy her life. And at first, I did exactly what people expect. I said I supported her body, her choice. I meant it, or at least I thought I did. But support sounds different at 2 a.m. when you can't sleep, when your chest feels tight and your mind won't stop replaying one thought: someone else is going to raise my kid. I imagined birthdays, first days of school, scraped knees, all of it happening without me. And that's when it hit me. If I stayed quiet, I'd be choosing absence forever. So I started researching father's rights, contested adoptions, court deadlines. I learned that stopping it meant proving I was serious, legally, financially, emotionally, no half measures. And if I went through with it, I'd be doing it alone. She wasn't changing her mind. I agonized over it for weeks. I ran numbers I didn't like, looked up daycare costs that made my stomach drop, called my mom in the middle of the night and asked the one question I was afraid of: do you think I can do this? She didn't answer right away. A few days later, she told me she'd support me, but only if I understood how hard this would be. Eventually, I told my ex the truth. I wasn't asking her to parent. I wasn't asking her to stay, but I couldn't agree to adoption. I wanted to raise the baby myself. She laughed. Then she got angry. She said I was ruining everything, that adoption was the only way she could close the door without guilt. If I took custody, she'd be a mother who chose not to be there, and people would judge her. I didn't have a good response to that. I just knew I couldn't walk away. The birth happened early. I found out days after the fact, through a photo. My daughter, tiny, real. Suddenly everything moved fast. Paperwork, DNA tests, court hearings. One judge, one signature, and my life changed permanently. Full custody, no takebacks. I drove home with a newborn, a court order in my bag, and no idea what I was doing. The early months were brutal. Sleepless nights, constant crying, doctors who kept saying colic while my instincts told me something was wrong. Turns out it was a medical condition causing her pain after every feeding. Medication helped, therapy helped. Slowly, she got better. While I was figuring all of this out, my ex stayed distant. Then, months later, she started asking questions, asking for updates, asking for visits, asking me to bring my daughter across the country so her parents could meet her. And that's where I drew the line, because parenting isn't something you step into when it's convenient. I was the one doing daycare waitlists, physical therapy stretches, budgeting diapers and formula, rearranging work schedules. I wasn't going to uproot my baby's routine to ease someone else's guilt, especially after 6 months of silence. That didn't make me cruel. It made me responsible. Today, my daughter is thriving. She laughs. She hits milestones. She knows she's safe. This isn't the life I imagined at 24, but it's the one I chose. And I'd make the same choice again, because comfort fades, regret doesn't. If you want more real stories about hard decisions, boundaries, and stepping up when it matters most, hit subscribe. More is coming.